Alright, let's go get some fuel. I don't know exactly where this place is. We don't have E85 in Connecticut, so that kind of makes it problematic. Grab my VP fuel jug here. I'm only gonna get 5 gallons. I probably won't even put 5 gallons in the car. Probably be just a gallon. Sure, turn off the music so I don't get any YouTube copyright infringements. We got 5 gallons of New York's finest E85 in a can, and I got 11 gallons in the truck. Let's go home, dump a gallon or two. I got like 6 gallons in the can. Those VP jugs hold a little bit more, so it was like 5.7 or whatever. And see what kind of content we got here. I'm not gonna sit there and waste my time testing this at the pump. Alright, after spending a couple hours on that thing, cranking on it, going through logs, going through every setting in my tuner studio, Derek from MSR stepped up and helped me out. Probably going to go to him to tune the car anyway. He team viewed in and we went over a bunch of crap, and about a half an hour later figured out the crank sensor's bad. Pretty sure that crank sensor was bought new about 1.5 years ago. but it was aftermarket. And I was told, when it comes to this, only get an OE sensor. So, went down to my local Chevy dealership and bought a brand new crank sensor, even though it's made in China. AC Delco 125602228. Now my starter's also going bad, but I haven't done any research on what it's. I know to get an OE starter, but I want to see if I can get one from like a Camaro or something that's smaller. I don't want a big heavy truck starter in there. But let's stick the new crank sensor in and see if this thing won't light up again. Crank sensor and starter are back in the car. Let's give it some powers, fingers crossed, and pray it starts. We're back here again the next day, still trying to get this pig fired up. I think I figured out the issue, pretty sure I did, and it was a simple mistake on my end. Rewired the whole coil harnesses when I moved them back onto the valve cover, and on one of the coils there's a pink signal wire and there's a red power wire. Well, these coil harnesses are old. The red power wire looks pink-ish, or there's a red one. Anyway, I'm pretty sure I mixed those two up. Derek logged in last night again, was going over a whole bunch of things in the tune. We got it fired last night. Did not sound good, did not sound healthy, would not idle. And after I hung up with Derek and he logged out, I shut the car down and I started looking at some things, and this whole bank isn't firing. And the only reason I knew it was because these headers are turning that nice gold color and these were cold. And I temped them real quick last night, and you know, they were at 65 degrees and the other sides were over 200 degrees. So I worked today on that coil harness and I think I got it figured out. The only other issue was, and I don't know if it's because it was dumping raw fuel in this, but I don't see how that would be an issue, is the wideband gauge is reading different from the gauge to the computer. And I don't know if that will have anything to do with it. So, fingers crossed, she lights right up now. Derek went through all the settings, got a new crank sensor, a new starter. The LS3 starter is definitely quieter than the one I had in there. So, let's see what happens. I think I just need to make a slight adjustment on the throttle plate. Super rich. Says that. Let me try to take. Definitely a lot quieter than I expected. I'm very happy with how quiet that is. fridge, I think the sensor was covered in fuel. And I don't know if that's condensation or fuel all over my floor. I think it was probably condensation. Had a pretty good fucking oil leak too. I don't know what that's about. Well, not good. It's got a couple drips on the floor. Well, it runs. I might die in here now, but whew. I don't know why this belt. Try lubing up if not put a new belt on it. Alright, saw it firsthand. Got it running again. Still a lot of work to do. Derek might be coming down on Wednesday because he said there's a lot of crap wrong in this tune. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I gotta figure out that belt, if it's the belt or the tensioner. I don't know. I don't know why it's screaming like that. I'm gonna pull it off and clean all that silicone off now that I just, ow! Fucking radio's hot. But anyway, I got a lot of stuff to look over before this thing can even run again. So let me wrap this up here. I'm going to try to edit this down. I really hope it's not too long of a video. Like always, get in the garage, crack a beer, get your hot rod running. It'll make you feel better, even though I got mad crap to fix right now. And have fun, guys.